Hey guys, Cucumber here. So, this past weekend I was able to do something really fun. I went to Katsucon 2018, and it was honestly one of the best cons that I've been to for a few reasons. So, one being that I was able to finally meet my favorite voice actor, and I'll get to that a little bit later in the video. Second of all, the cosplay was really amazing. Like, this cosplay, people were going all out, and it was really fun to see. I took some pictures, and I'll show you guys those at the end. And then third of all, three, for some reason, and I really enjoyed this, it really felt like a community, like an anime otaku community at the con. I don't know why this one was different than the past conventions that I've been to, but for some reason, this really felt like I don't know, like we're all like a family or something. It was a really nice feeling. There was a lot of people there. So I didn't take too many videos because there was just so much going on. We were trying to get to the panels that we wanted to go to, get to the sessions that we wanted to go to and everything. So it was a little crazy, but we were there for 2 full days and we really enjoyed it. So let's go. We're checking out some art. Hey guys, so we made it to Katsucon in Maryland, and now we're gonna go do some shopping and see what we find.
No, I don't know most of these artists because I always like I just got into most of them, so that's the problem. Yoshi cars are amazing.
So unfortunately, I didn't get to cosplay this time around, only because we found out about this con 3 weeks ago, so it didn't give me enough time to get a costume together and everything. So all I wore was a Full Metal Alchemist t-shirt, but it did get complimented on. But yeah, so that's why you don't see me in any cosplay, unfortunately. So one of the panels we went to was a voice actor workshop panel where two voice actors were on stage and they kind of taught us like tricks and tips on voice acting and things like that, and they had volunteers come up each round, and it was pretty fun. It was hilarious actually, so I want to show you guys that.
Woohoo! So again, my name is Dino Andrade.
Oh, I am more than your future. I am your judge, your jury, and your executioner. I was not born, but created to write your epitaph.
Yeah.
Civilian ships and escape pods are your primary targets. Galactic history will record this day as the day I exterminated the human race.
Okay, so afterwards we went off to our second panel of the day, which was the one that I was most excited about because it was a VIC MIGNOGNA panel. So it was my first time seeing him in person, and I was just ecstatic. I was like, oh my gosh, it's his voice, that heavenly voice. He's there, he's right in front of me. But yeah, it was a really nice panel. The only problem was that right after his panel was the autograph session, and the lines at Katsucon were ridiculous, like literally ridiculous. You had to line up like an hour and a half before, especially for autographs and things like that. So I had to leave this panel like 10 minutes earlier, but good thing I did, and I'll explain why later. But yeah, the panel was good. He talked about a lot of his current projects and things that he has going on. He also answered a few questions at the end and gave a really deep message about, you know, the generation right now and, you know, what's going on and stuff like that. I actually made a separate video on that, so check that out. But yeah, so this is the panel with VIC MIGNOGNA, the voice actor of Fullmetal Alchemist, Oran High School Host Club, Dragon Ball Z, etc, etc, etc. Okay, on our way to the panel, and then hopefully he has an autograph session afterwards, so hopefully I can meet him. Really hoping. Wish me luck, guys. Bye-bye. It's crazy here, so many people. Okay.
There so that you can see him better.
We're finally sitting down. We've been waiting for how long?
2 hours.
2 hours. And who we're gonna see?
Some guy.
Some guys. I'll show you guys who it is, but he's a voice actor. Not important. He's not. No, it's Vic. So we're gonna see him soon. And yeah, they're filling up the space. So.
And I'm a fox. I'm a fox.
Yeah.
I already regret that this microphone cable is nowhere near long enough. Because you know I like to roam. And the people in the back think they're safe. And they're not. A heck of a name. Thank you, Grandpa, for coming to America. I'm a voice actor. I've been voice acting for, let's see, 1800s, 1900s. About 20 years. I've done over 300 different animated series, video games, and I am, above all human beings, most blessed. I am so grateful. I would have never imagined that I would have gotten to do what I got to do. And when people, even now, 20 years later, when people talk about, tell us about your anime career, and they use the word career, and I go, wow, I guess it is a career after 20 years. Because I never would have imagined that. Like it never would have occurred to me 20 years ago when I went into this little teeny studio in Houston, Texas, and auditioned for Street Fighter 2, and got cast as Vega, that it would begin this whole thing. And I am so grateful to God. Oh, they're over here. They're right there. Find your friend. And I'm so happy to be back. I love this show. Oh my gosh, the cosplay. Oh my effing Lord. I can't even believe how good the cosplay is. It's like amazing. Every 10 feet you're going, it's like you turn every corner and I'm just looking around the room, Ruby. How you doing, kid? You want a drink? Sorry. So the cosplay is amazing, and I love this event. I'm so happy to be here. And this is what I'm really excited to tell you about, especially because I've not been here in so long. I have a live concert DVD. DJ! I love you. Did you watch it yet? Are you listening to this? I did not pay her. I love you. I did a live concert at a big convention, probably the size of Katsucon. So we're talking about a nice con with like really great cameras and lighting and smoke machines and really cool concert. Great audience. And the Dolby 5.1 mix. It's a really good concert. It includes songs from Full Metal, D and Angel, Oran High School, Dragon Ball Z, and even has a medley of 80s songs because that's my jam. And you'll enjoy it a lot. I'm sure you will. In fact, if the big yellow-armed lady is true. What? I know, I just love you. Thank you. And if she's right, then I'm sure you'll enjoy it. So yeah, let's see what else, before we start taking some questions, what else? Oh my gosh! I have the privilege to direct an anime series. I haven't done that. I did a little directing on a show called Claymore years ago. You guys remember Claymore?
Got this little Naruto next to me to keep me company. He wants some airing time. But anyway, so 10 minutes before the panel ended, I had to leave because I wanted to make sure that I secured a spot on the line for the autographs to meet Vic. Because earlier before, I did go to another autograph session for another voice actor, but I made it too late. I was like 30 minutes before the session started. I was 30 minutes early, and they had already capped the line. So I wanted to make sure that I didn't miss this one. So I made it to the line. It was pretty long. And then security closes it 4 people after me. So I literally had just made it in time. I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you. So I waited and waited. It was about like a 45 to an hour wait. And I was pretty nervous. It was finally my time to go up. I was nervous, but I was more excited. So I go up and I shake Vic's hand and I'm like, freaking out inside, literally freaking out. But anybody that knows about him, he's like the sweetest, most humble voice actor ever. So he made it such a like amazing experience. But I went up to him, I'm like, oh my gosh, Vic, I've been waiting for this day for like the longest time. He's like, oh, thank you, And he commented on my Full Metal Alchemist shirt, which I hoped he did, and he did. So I was pretty thankful for that. But yeah, I just started explaining to him how Full Metal Alchemist is my favorite anime and how he made it, that much more enjoyable because of his voice and what he did with Ed and everything. So he was really, thankful and grateful for that. And then I told him about my YouTube page, and I got a little shout out video from him, which I'm so happy he agreed to do, because not a lot of people will do that. So thank you, Vic, for doing that. That was amazing, and I can show you guys that video, and I'm gonna treasure that video forever. So that was really exciting. That whole experience literally made my year, because I have been waiting to meet this guy for the longest time. And then afterwards we took pictures and everything, and I was like, can I have a hug? He's like, yeah, of course. And he gave me a hug, and I'm like, I melted. But yeah, he's the most amazing guy, really awesome guy. I can't even really say that enough, but I'm so happy. Still shaking inside if I think about it. But I got my Conqueror of Shambhala CD signed from him, and I bought a DVD concert from him too that I got signed. So yeah, I got that, and I'll show you guys that in the haul portion. But yeah, so here's the video.
Oh my gosh, I love all of you. No, I've got him here, and I want to say thank you to all of you. I love you guys.
Thank you for being so awesome with us.
Oh my gosh, I love all of you. Thank you so much for your support.
So day 1 is done. What do you have there?
I got a Shiba, a sheep, and I got a penguin.
Nice. Good. This is what I found. Wait. She was the last one. Got her.
I know, I'm fine. How are you?
Shaolin monks.
Second day of Katsucon. Let me see your tail.
A Shaolin monks what?
That's
My
how,
Bulma shirt.
that's how Shaolin monks like train martial arts. They wear a turtle shell on their back.
Cucumber.
Hey guys, turn it down. Turn it down. Turn it down. Also, you guys are blocking the walkway. Please keep it going. You're blocking the walkway. Sorry. Keep going. Keep going. Island, keep saying. Yep.
Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me. Bye.
Yay!
I found some plushies. They have the new girl, Damien plushies.
Maybe you should have 3 bagels. Okay.
Colson!
Colson! Come on, Phil! Come on, Phil! Oh well. Pass all the tape.
No, I don't like vampires. No, well, I do like that they don't age.
Hey! So we're getting ready for the closing ceremony. Hi guys.